So here in Southern California, it's been raining a little bit. We've gotten a couple big storms, and now right now we're supposedly in the middle of Pineapple Express, which is a storm from Hawaii. And one thing I love about these days is even driving in it, is you realize that it slows people down a little bit. And I tell everybody this, that it's pretty amazing. It slows me down. I know it slows a lot of people down because it's raining, roads are more slippery. And I think we need that, especially here in Southern California where our lifestyle is so fast paced. And so it's really cool to have like a forced opportunity to slow down. Um, and one thing that I've been getting into is more meditations and finding a meditation that works to be able to be more present and uh, um, in the here and the now, and not focused on what's happening later or what happened in the past. Um, And with this, I actually went to a temple a long time ago, actually in Costa Mesa or Newport Beach. And at this temple, I did some food, or it actually was called like a tea time. And I was like, what is this tea time gonna be? Like, I mean, literally, I went to what was supposed to be a meditation, and they had an hour, mind you, set aside to have tea. So I had no expectations. I did not know what to expect, except for maybe we'd have some teapots and a tea set, and it's like what little girls do, right? But so they brought out the tea and had some nice cups and filled it up for us. And basically, what the practice was learning how to practice eating and drinking, or basically whatever we're doing, to slow down, be in the here and now, be in the present, and taste every sip of the tea, the texture of the tea, be able to notice and be able to describe exactly what it felt like going down, and just all the fine nuances of drinking tea. And this kind of meditation gets you to slow down. And I've been trying to actually do this with food, or just when I normally eat. And I've been noticing and more self aware that sometimes, or a lot of times, I just scarf things down and barely taste anything. But I'm trying to, when I'm aware of that, be able to slow down, feel the food or the drink or whatever it is, feel it completely, taste it completely, chew it and feel what it's feeling like in my mouth as my salivary glands start digesting the food in the mouth, keeping it in there, getting that full taste once again, and then being completely aware of how the food or the drink is moving down my esophagus, and even being aided by the process of the esophagus squeezing or undulating. I think it's called peristalsis, as it moves the food or drink down towards the stomach and into the stomach. And it's actually a longer process once you break everything down and you really start to think about each one of those steps for each and every bite of food that you take, for each and every sip of drink that you take. And you're thinking about that entire process as it goes down and enters into the stomach. And by doing this, you're not only going to be more healthy physically, because you're chewing everything properly and everything, but it's a great practice when you do it for however long you can manage to do it. For me, maybe a minute or two right now is probably a good thing. a good time right now, but I'm trying to increase it obviously as I go. But just using that as a way to start being aware of every little detail of life, not just what we eat and drink, but to take time to slow down, just like what the rain does to slow us down. Or some of us, maybe most of us, hopefully. Some people still go fast, don't care. And that's going to happen, and that's fine. The rest of us will just watch out for them and hopefully keep everybody safe, including themselves, including that person who's still going too fast. And hopefully they don't hurt anybody either, or hurt themselves. But if you can start practicing just the little commitment to maybe just a minute or two a day, just think about that food and drink as it goes through that process. That's going to be a huge step towards being able to do that with every detail of your life. Which I'm not nearly there, but imagine what life would be like if we just slowed it down enough to pay attention to and be aware of every fine nuance and detail about life. Think about that. And as we go through these storms, as storms roll through pretty much everywhere in the US, it seems like right now, be safe out there. Slow down. Take this time to slow down and maybe start practicing some of these things. And do yourself the biggest favor that these practices of slowing down is going to do, and being more present to the here and now. And that is, a healthier life, a more positive outlook. And there's nothing bad that can ever come out of this. Peace and namaste to all of you.